On tonight's episode, there's potential.
Why are vultures in Pennsylvania acting like drunk toddlers?
Did you know James Bond GoldenEye came out 23 years ago?
Most governments claim that aliens don't exist.
When was the last time you saw a sushi chef at a gas station? And how did that sushi get there?
Who's got the dip?
All this and more on Your Weekly Concern! Thanks for tuning in. I'm Taylor Conley.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock concern.
And to start things off, this week in explosions. SpaceX on a test landing, well, exploded. And according to Elon Musk, success. He even tweeted shortly after, "Mars, here we come." So, line up everyone. Woo!
This just in. We have a new Adolf Hitler in Namibia. He claims he's okay, though. It's not like he's Hitler or anything.
I don't know who his parents are, but he better have been born before World War II.
Does that make it any better?
Yes! This week in implosions. In celebration of the 23rd anniversary of GoldenEye, the Arecibo Observatory imploded. Damn you, Trevelyan. I'm invincible!
A Dutch inventor has come up with a coffin made out of mushrooms that will turn you into compost after you die. Why, you ask? Because you're a complete piece of shit!
Hey, would you look at that? Someone made balls for a mask. They're great for job interviews, Zoom weddings, and if you don't want to look like a complete dickhead, you could also wear... yeah, well, you get it.
I don't know. Kind of want snacks now.
Dick snacks?
A small town in Pennsylvania must have the stink of death about it, as lately it has been overrun by federally protected black vultures. And you're wondering what federally protected means? Well, that means you can't kick them. And as if the symbolism itself were not grim enough, they've been causing thousands of dollars in damage, eating up roofs and, well, just crapping all over everything. Now, if you ask me, this is a perfect time for me to finally realize my lifelong dream of selling vulture diapers to the public.
Hey, that is a really good idea.
I know, right?
No! In Ireland, drunken DNA researchers found ancient bones under Curry's pub. The bones predate from when the Celts came onto the Irish shores. Some speculate they came from the Middle East. So, I'm sure that won't change fucking everything.
My main concern is, how drunk were they? They ended up under the fucking bar. As we've all been aware, Clapton has had an extremely quiet month, with hardly any musician killing at all. However, when he hears about this, it's going to be a fucking bloodbath.
Longtime exorcist says that Satanism is growing in Western societies. So, good job, everyone.
Keep up the good work. Some Christian weirdos were so threatened by a monolith that they set out to destroy it, all while chanting, "America first. Christ is king." One even referred to the construction as gay. Then they replaced it with 2 sticks used to prop up a naked guy. Meanwhile, in Britain, a new monolith showed up, this one brand new and shiny, and it looks like they even sharpened the top, ready for battle.
Alright, monolith, let's go. Christ is Satan. Christ is king. Well, I don't want to sound presumptuous or anything, but given the penmanship, the soda water, and the dog, and the fact that the sign has to exist, this is a lonely lady that needs some friends.
Russia has begun mass production on lifelike androids that offer up something called digital immortality. They can look like any human alive and can perform any simple task, like listening to you tell the same joke over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And they have to laugh every single time because you're so funny. They also offer up something called business purposes, which I have no idea what that is. But I can bet it's safe to say that pretty soon Russia will be overrun by an army of used-up sex bots that look just like Scarlett Johansson, hell-bent on revenge.
Lately, the internet has been fascinated by the origins of the chainsaw, invented in the 1830s, and it was to help with childbirth. I'm sure that worked out well. It wasn't really used for wood until the 1920s. It didn't become popular until they were lighter and easier to use in the 1960s. And then they were brought back to being used on people by Dr. Leatherface in 1974. Fun!
Professor Chaim Ashad, the 87-year-old former head of the Israeli space program, has announced that he is no longer scared of being murdered. And he did so by blabbing about the secret space programs they've had in conjunction with other world leaders. As it turns out, aliens have been on Earth for quite some time. And they like it here. They think it's pretty nice. They're worried about you. But mostly they've been down here researching how the universe works. And they've sworn the professor to secrecy. Mostly because they're scared of how humans would react if they were found out. And I'm guessing it's probably because of something Taylor did.
Yeah, me!
It's nothing to be proud of.
No, aliens! Oh, would you look at that? Someone made art with cigarettes. It stinks.
A recent study has shown a link between COVID and erectile dysfunction, which means those dudes with tiny penises who are walking around without their masks on, trying to prove something, are also proving that pretty soon their dongs won't work even if they want them to. USA!
I know this looks like weed, but they're bugs. So, don't smoke bugs. Or go ahead, I don't know, maybe they get you real high. Let me know.
Don't tell me how to live my life! Sasqwatch! In case you can't tell, we here at this program are huge fans of Sasqwatch. And we were pleased as punch when one of our agents unearthed this relic from yesteryear. It dates all the way back to 2008? Really? Really? Okay. Well, it appears that not only did they get the date wrong, but they got the title wrong, because this one should be called When Bigfoot Observes You.
A woman had hallucinated for months after eating 5-day-old gas station sushi. Now, before you think this is a good idea for a new high, don't do this. It led to a tapeworm in her stomach, leading her to sleepless nights, depriving her of vitamins that she needed to survive. And it also crosses the guidelines of acclaimed gas station sushi chef. Don't eat 5-day-old gas station sushi.
Christ is coming back, and my God is he pissed off, because he's created yet another doomsday. This time, December 21st. Again. And none too soon, because just as we're about to cure COVID, India has really stepped up their disease game. Check it out. Good job, fellas. That means that none of this matters, because we're all doomed!
Yep. Well, thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
We're all gonna die!
Hey, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment because of an algorithm.
And tell your friends.
Yeah.
Unless you don't have any, because you're a loser. And nobody likes you.
Yeah, don't.
They don't.
If you don't have friends, don't watch
Yeah,
it.
stop watching.
What good are you? You can't share this. Fuck
Who
you.
can you share with? Your mom?
Mom, look at this. Mom. Put it on the fridge.
She's gonna beat you.